Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are out here in a small town, and it's a pretty big mining area with a lot of mining history. Town is still there. It's not abandoned or anything. It's just a very small town. And there's some modern mining going on, and there's also remnants of older mining and history left behind. So we're going to drive around here and see what we can find. I don't know if we'll be able to get in every area, because like I said, there's active mining, but we will see what we can find. Might be some small little things, but either way, it's going to be an adventure. Let's see what we can find. Well, if you look off into the distance there, you can see a big haul truck on the right. And that's where the active mine is over there. So we're pretty much going to be on the border of the historic mining and the new mining, modern mining. It looks to be like an open pit mine of some sort, so I'm not sure what they were mining over there. But this first property I had pinned on my map is right on the edge. So we're going to see how close we can get to this one. It doesn't look that big according to satellite imagery, so we'll see. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to access that one. That's okay, because we have other spots that we can check out on my map. I know some vloggers went there, I don't know how long ago, but they might have decided to close it off or expand the property. It's all part of exploring. You can't get everywhere. But this is beautiful country though, look at it. I see something up there. I don't know if that's on my map or not. We'll have to see. Actually, that might be the one that I had on my map. It looks like we were going more that way, but we're going to be going this way, it looks like. Look at this ore bin right here. Isn't this awesome? All right, let's look at this ore bin right here. This is incredible. This one's pretty well preserved too. See the isolators up there on the side? Five-chute ore bin. But what's cool about this, so these chutes right here were adjustable with cables, and it looks like the doors that would come down were hand operated. You turn and it would open and close. That's awesome. Actually, it looks like it may have been a 6-chute ore bin. There was one right there. I don't know what happened to that part. It's in fairly remarkable condition. Starting to fall apart a little bit, but it's still a really good example of what's out here in this historic district. So this whole town that we're in, it boomed in the 1880s as a major lead and silver mining center, and it earned the nickname the Pittsburgh of the West due to the smelters that were here. There's a lot of historic buildings in the town, and it's been surviving through ranching, agriculture, and tourism. But what people don't really see is the mining history. You have to get off the paved road and explore. Got a little building there. Unfortunately, this one has been vandalized. So there's that head frame and everything down there. It had surveillance cameras and gates and signs, so I figured we'll just stick to the older stuff over here. Let's see what they were storing in here. Let's see what they were storing in here. What were they storing in here? Oh, Rain, no! How are you gonna get down now? Looks like core sample. Let me see. Oh man. Yeah. Samples. Pretty cool. This little shack I saw probably is an outhouse. But so let's see what was in here. Oh, interesting. That's quite the structure. This one, unfortunately, though, has seen better days. But what it looks like is, I see that they were probably bringing ore carts through here. And yeah, you can see some rail right there. They were bringing them out to the bin and dumping it in there. I'm not even gonna attempt to walk on that because it looks too unstable. Let's check out this building right here. Piping. Oh, more core samples. Cool. Wow, look at that old Caterpillar. Surprised it's not yellow. That's awesome. Big old diesel. I wonder what it was running. Here you go, Rain. No, no, no. Okay, here's a cable. I wonder where it was going. Going down there somewhere. Looks pretty cool. We got some ore cart tracks in the hillside here. This is going around here at one point. So the mine that I had checked out before this one, I didn't film it. So I drove up to it thinking, wow, awesome mine site, buildings and all sorts of stuff. Nope, some greedy commercial company is doing work there. And So I said, nope, well, I'm not going to stay here and disturb their operation. But it's really annoying from explorer's perspective. People who like to check out these historical sites can't because these greedy companies are buying them up. Leave the historic places alone, guys. Go mine somewhere else. Nice ore bin here. So yeah, like I was saying, this is part of a historic district. There's mines everywhere, but only a very select few are accessible, unfortunately. So we're walking up an old mine access road. We're gonna go to the top of the tailings pile where I saw that bigger structure. And we're gonna see, I mean, there's random stuff scattered all throughout this area. You know, barrels, wood. Just had to climb up the tailings pile. Okay. Had to climb up the waste rock pile. The road to go around was too long. There you got a shaft right there. I'm assuming there was maybe a head frame or something at one point over it. There's another, I believe there's another shaft over there. Because you see the waste rock and a road going up that way. All right. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like here's your hoist right here. Nice. It was a dual setup. Probably a double compartment shaft. This one still has the cable. We've seen quite a few of these this trip so far. The controls would have been, the levers would have been right here. But they're no longer here. Your brake, you can actually still kind of, it'll be right here. You see the pad, they used wood. So the motor to drive this is right here. Pretty cool operation. Another Ingersoll Rand. Remember, like I said, they were a key player. They made all types of stuff for mining. See the belt still on there. And this isn't a rubber belt. It's a fabric. It's a fabric belt, it looks like. Yeah, this isn't. It's interesting. There's a track connector right over there. And there was other pieces of equipment on here. You see there's a pipe going up. Going out to the tank right here. Two tanks. Look at this big thing. It actually looks like one of these, a drum, but for some reason this one looks to have a bigger, this one looks a little bigger than those. And then we have another shaft there. Looks like it. Yep. Pretty cool building. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude our little investigation of this historic mining district here. Pretty cool. We're on to other parts of the state to film. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.